I wanted to find my son and tell him how much I wish I had been better.
Yeah, well, that makes about 3 of us.
Listen, about Adela.
Don't.
But all I'm saying...
Do not mention my mother's name again.
All right. But we're the only thing that's left. You're my only son. We're the only family that we've got.
And all of a sudden, what? That matters to you?
It always mattered to me. Maybe I couldn't express it. You know, I'm not good at that. Not good at that emotional stuff.
Yeah, well... Okay. Accepted, understood. Don't think you have to blemish your spotless record.
I just wanted to give it a shot, Sonny.
Yeah. And how do you choose to do it? By setting up some elaborate scheme to get to me by way of my partner?
Figured it couldn't hurt to have a foot in the door.
Well, that's a change in direction.
Yeah, guess it is.
Yeah.
Unless you shut me out. So what's it gonna be, son? You shutting me out?
You slay me, you show up here with some lame story about funeral of immortality, and that's supposed to what? Turn us into one big, happy family? Now you're calling yourself, hey, new twist.
You want me to go?
I don't give a damn what you do, because this has no bearing on me. I have nothing invested here. So I'll tell you what. Stay, go. It makes me no never mind. Just keep out of my face. Pleased to know you, buddy Mike will probably be sticking around, so you got yourself a mate of D. Do yourself a favor, Luke. Don't trust him. He's as wrong as they get.
You saw Sonny.
For a second. I take it the reunion didn't go as you had hoped.
Well, a rocky start is a start nonetheless.
Oh, man, you are an optimist.
Do you mind telling me what he said, just so I can be prepared?
He said they don't come any worse. That I shouldn't trust you.
Well, you don't anyway, right?
Right.
Lou, thanks for running interference for me.
Don't get used to it. From now on, you're on your own. Sonny, for God's sake, just be straight with me. If having Mike around is so much of a problem, then it's...
I told you it's no problem.
That's what you say. But that's not what I read.
He sets my teeth on edge, but he doesn't affect me, so it's no problem.
All right. Just remember that I asked.
Wow. This place is even more beautiful than I expected.
Hey, thanks. We like it.
Yeah, well, everybody's been talking so much about it. I thought I'd stop in and see for myself. Hi, Sonny.
How's it going?
Great. Are you all right?
You know, maybe I should get one of those sandwich board signs made up. No problem on the front. Sonny's fine on the back. That way, nobody would ask. What do you think?
I'm sorry.
He's not so tough. I got some work to do in the back. It's real nice to see you again.
You too.
You'll be here for opening?
B.B. King? I'll be here.
Good. And you'll know where I am, in case you want to Tell me anything?
Don't do that.
What did I do?
That's, that thing with your eyes. My mother used to do it all the time.
Just looking at you.
Oh, but it's the way you're looking at me, like... You know what I'm about better than I do.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that, but I can see something's very wrong. Won't you let me be your friend?
Out of everybody I know, you're probably the only person that would really get this. Will you join me? So, what do you think of the place?
I think it's incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
My partner's got a demented eye.
Oh, but it works.
Yeah.
I think opening night's going to be spectacular. Everyone's buzzing about it. You must be very excited.
Very excited. If you got a nose for it, you can smell the winter, and this place is already starting to smell like roses. Of course, you got the other side to that. There's other people with the same sense of smell, and they start coming out of the woodwork wanting a piece of the action, an easy ride, somebody's soul, maybe.
Is that what's going on? Someone popped out of the woodwork?
You are a very perceptive young lady.
An old love.
No, that I can handle. This is a relative I am not very proud of. I just assume never lay eyes on him again. I mean, why can't he just walk out the door?
Who?
My old man. Seems you and me got more in common than you realize. I hate my father, too.
Your father's in town.
Uh-huh.
Funny, I never even thought about you as having a father.
Maybe that ought to tell you something.
Take it you didn't get along.
How would I know? I mean, he never stuck around long enough for me to find out. You know what a grifter is?
Yeah.
That was my old man. Oh. Always moving to the next con, looking for that easy buck. He'd get it, he'd spend it, and he'd land on his butt. Then he'd make his sorry way back home. He'd get there, he'd drink, fight with my mother, take whatever little money she had left, and boom! Out the door again. Me, he didn't even notice.
It's awful.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was like I was always trying to figure out which was worse, him coming or going. Now I know, if he just stayed gone the first time, things would have turned out differently. Who knows, maybe my mother would still be alive.
Funny. Must have been such a sad little boy.
Sad little boys grow up to be angry young men. And if he thinks he can con me, I don't know, I might even...
Do you love him?
How do you love a shadow? No, I do not love him.
Do you hate him?
I don't want him in my life. He's here, so... I gotta do with that.
I do understand. No one's caused me more pain than my father. He cost me everything I loved, and if it hadn't been for you, I'm neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is I know the anger.
What do? Choke on it?
No. You try not to let it rule you. You try to rise above it, and you keep yourself open to the possibility that hate might turn back into love. After all, they're two different sides of the same coin.